Hello, everyone. I'm here. You guys are wondering, where is Robin? He's late. He's late. Yes, I'm late. I'm very sorry. I had a busy day today. My friend Steven went back to the UK, and I had to work all day with midterm exams, so I'm a little late coming back here, but I am here. And I wonder if anyone else is here, because let's see, I'm almost 30 minutes late. Yikes. And I'm so late. I had to eat my dinner. I cooked it like 2 minutes ago, so I got to eat my dinner a little bit. I'll eat off screen. Just rice. All right, there's some people here. Good to see you. Monsu Saraj, Vit Official, Late Live, Fenny, hi. Welcome, welcome. Why are you guys here? I'm so late. Layla's here. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Well, this is English Q&A. I think this is the second or third time I've been late. I think this is the latest I've been. Yusuf Mohammed, hi show. It's a very common mistake. I'm not show. I am Shaw. SHAW. Although this is a show, I am Shaw. All right, guys, if you have any questions, start asking. I'm your tool. I'm your resource. I will do my best to answer any English questions. Yusuf says sorry. Don't worry about it, Yusuf. If you got any English questions, let me know. I didn't even have time for dinner today. Gian, hello. Mariam, hello. Oh, we got a lot of people here. Did you finish your students' tests of midterms? Yes. Today was the final day of my midterm exams. I had 3 classes today, and it's a paper test. I give out the paper, just 20 questions on my tests, and unfortunately, 2 of the classes today, they had a very low score, low average of the class. I don't think many of them studied very well. Do you guys have a lot of delay with the live stream? RK Kakodia, hello. I'm doing fine. Very busy today, but I'm here. How are you doing? And Vid Official, can you give me some example question when I ask where we go? I'm not sure what you're asking, Vid Official. Can you give me some example question when I ask where we go? Sorry, Vid Official, I'm not sure what kind of examples you're looking for. Do you mean on a trip, or I'm not sure. Can you make your question a little clearer so I can help you out? Layla, I will walk a few minutes. I'm going for a walk for a few minutes. What's the difference? It's the same thing. So you're just using you're using the to future. Remember, we can express the future 2 ways: will and I'm going. Well, I'm going for a walk is similar to I'm going for a walk. That's future. I guess the proper future would be I'm going to go for a walk Yeah, let's see. I am going to go for a walk. But I'm going for a walk. It's a future. You could just use that for future. On a trip. Vid official. Can you give me some example questions when asked where we go on a trip? Still vid official. On a trip, what kind of questions? Like, where are you going? Where did you go? Future, past. All right. If we're where are we going? As I'm not sure vid official. Yusuf, I'm 19 and I learn English since 1 month. Good for you, man. Can I come speak fluency in 1 year? No. Fluency in 1 year, that's not a realistic goal, Yusuf. But hey, nobody should have a goal of fluency in 1 year. That's an impossible goal. But you can be intermediate or lower advanced in a year. That's good enough, Yusuf. Why do you need to be fluent? Well, you guys got to remember, fluent is, native speaker is the top, and then fluent is you mastered the language. There's no language you can master in 1 year. So, Yosef, do your best. You keep studying English every day, and I promise you one day you will reach very high level. Maybe not fluency. Fluency, really, you need to live in an English-speaking country for a long time to gain fluency, but most of you don't need to be fluent. Upper, intermediate, advanced, that's good enough. Good enough. Layla, I think there is elections in Canada these days. Did you participate? Are you outside the country? Yes, there was an election in Canada. Did I participate? No. Do I care? Not really, because I don't live in Canada, so nobody represents me. And vid official, I mean some questions asking directions when I travel in the US. So vid official, you're going to travel in the US. So where do I go? Where do I find, there's a good expression. Where do I find the washroom? Where do I find the restaurant? Where do I find, if you need to ask someone where? My dinner. Aman. I was offering my prayer. I think you just need to say I was praying. Layla, they haven't been involved in the war. Could you please pronounce involved? Involved, with rice in my mouth. Involved. Yusuf, because I'm learning physics. Well, physics is hard. You must be smart. Yusuf, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Sorry. It's for me. I'm a reading teacher, so Yosef, I'm gonna really push reading on you. Start reading a lot. This is gonna help you to become fluent. Nobody becomes fluent from studying grammar. If you want to be fluent, start reading and acquiring grammar. Layla, I'm asking about magic. Why would that matter? Could I know what does the second sentence means? Why is that important? Oh, my phone. I better turn it off. Probably people sending messages. Where are you? Why does that matter? Why is that important? Layla, where did you see that sentence? Jacob Patterson, I'm back. Where did you go? Here, I'm going to move my chat screen. Up here. I have big empathy. I empathize. You should say you want to use it as a verb. I empathize with others, and that makes me. No, okay, you didn't use empathize. Empathize is a verb, so you're using it as a noun here. A big empathize. Empathize is a verb. I empathize a lot, all right, with others, and that makes me feel responsibility toward them. RK Kakudia, I like your video, sir. Thank you. Layla, I saw it in comic books webtoon. I would have to see more information about those sentences. You know, sometimes it's hard to answer questions because I don't know the situation, the context, what's happening, who says these sentences. Because some of these sentences can have different meanings depending on the context. Layla, now let's get some bandages for your knees. I noticed native English speakers use get a lot in spoken, but I usually can't understand its meaning, so get in this game. No. Layla, get means get. Let's get some bandages. So I have to go and get some bandages. So I notice native speakers use get a lot. Yeah, get is a very common verb, to go someplace and get. Similar, not take, but you have to get something. So and this is very clear. Let's get. We have to go get some bandages. Jacob Patterson, are listening and hearing the same words? No. Listening and hearing, to listen, to hear. I think I answered this question many times here. When you listen, you are focusing your ear. All right. When someone is speaking, you listen to them. Hear is just your ears. They can hear all the sounds in the room. So right now, my ears can hear the computer sound. Outside, there's a traffic sound. I hear all these sounds, but I'm not listening to them. I'm not focusing on these sounds. So Jacob, a little bit different, and I hope you understand. Listening, focus on one sound. Here, I can hear all the sounds. Layla, I should be the one grilling you with questions. Does this sentence mean when I want to ask someone a lot of questions? Yes. Yes. That would be an idiom, grilling you. Jacob, I answered the question. Aman, get mean to it. Oh, get has many meanings. Get has many meanings, and yes, one of those meanings you can achieve something, but you also get it. But if I'm going to get my dinner, I don't achieve my dinner. I just go and get. Vincenzo, how to pronounce fluently? Oh, that's a deep pronunciation question. How to pronounce fluently? Well, Vincenzo, you have to remember, I don't care about accents. If a student asks me, Robin, how do I get an American accent or a British accent? I don't care about accents. I have no value for an American accent or a British accent. I don't think students should be trying to get an American accent or a British accent. So what is proper pronunciation to me? Proper pronunciation means when you speak to the native speaker and they understand every word, then I think the pronunciation is fluent. So I have a lot of friends around the world from Malaysia, Indonesia, India. When they speak to me, they think their pronunciation is terrible, but I understand every word they say. So to me, their pronunciation is perfect. So Vincenzo, how to you have to pronounce words so everyone can understand. So it takes practice speaking with native speakers, not just native speakers, but anyone who speaks English. If your pronunciation is terrible, like really bad, sorry, then you have to, part of pronunciation is training your ear, all right? Your ear has to be able to hear the sounds spoken in English, the different vowel sounds, the differences. So part of pronunciation, training your ear, so listen a lot. You got to listen a lot so you can hear the different ways we say vowels and consonants. And then you got to speak a lot. You got to practice saying words, things like that. Layla, but I guess you had a long flight. No, you had a long flight, so you're spared today. I'd like to make sure about the meaning you're spared today. I'm not sure. I don't have enough information, Layla. I don't understand what's happening in this situation. I think there's some information before this sentence, so I can't understand the meaning in this. I don't have enough information. Nevsi Academy, hello. And Layla, I empathize with others. And you want to say a lot because you try to use big before I empathize with others a lot, and that makes me feel responsible, more responsible. Joseph, I listen English conversation every day, 2 hours, talk and read 1 hour, watch 3 courses online. How many? Joseph, if you are studying English that much every day, yes, you will gain slowly, but you will get better. You have 3 courses online. So, Joseph, just keep at it. You have the passion. I can see you have the passion. Good for you. You have the time. That's important too. So, Joseph, keep doing what you're doing. You will get better. You will get better. I promise you. Jacob, there are some words like watching, looking, seeing. It makes me confused to understand anyone. Well, Jacob, as I said, reading really helps to understand the difference between those words. Also, listening. It just takes practice. I want you to come in with thumbnails and sketches for your story. I don't understand. Thumbnails in this case does mean a small short copy of. Thumbnail is the small image. So YouTube videos use thumbnails, small images. Yeah, thumbnail would be the small copy. RK Kakodia, what is class time daily? Well, I'm here 3 times a week. Up here you see the 2 times. Sunday and Wednesday, 13:30. That's GMT Universal Time. You have to check your area. What is GMT? Convert it to your area time. Also, I do the Secret Sunday class if you're a member. If you are a member, you get another secret class. Sorry, Robin, I made many mistakes today. Well, I hope people make mistakes when they come here. I don't want to be helping perfect people. Miriam, what's the difference between trip, voyage, and journey? Well, Miriam, that question is very big because these three words, sometimes they mean the same thing, but most of the time they have different meanings. So a trip is more common. All right, so I'm taking a trip. So I think I'm going to say over 90% of the time, the word you want to use is trip. That's the more common word. That's the word you're going to say when you travel. Voyage, with an O, your spelling is a little wrong. Voyage is kind of a long journey. A long journey is a voyage. And what is a journey? Well, a journey is, it's more of a longer trip. So, yeah, trip kind of, they have different meanings. What I'm saying now does not cover the meaning of every word. You really have to read and listen more to understand the meanings, but I'll try to make it simple. Trip, again, is the most common. It's the shortest. Voyage is a very long journey, and journey, we'll say, is a long trip. That's not exact, but hopefully that can help you. Vit official, how can we improve our English speaking? You gotta speak. WhatsApp is good. If I have WhatsApp groups you can find in the description. Go on there, meet some friends, practice sending voice notes. That's one way to improve. Get the practice time in. In your city, there are native speakers in groups. You got to find them, join some groups, language exchanges or hobby groups. You can meet people and speak English. Vit official. Having a lot of speaking time is very important. And Vit official, you have to go out there in the world and find people to speak with. You cannot do that well from at home. Again, WhatsApp helps, but it's best to go out, get into a group where there's native speakers, and start speaking. Wilson, Alonso Geraldo Quishian. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, but I remember you. Hello, dear. How do you correct your students? I tell them to go to Google and back, fix your own mistakes. I think it is better. I think that is the best way, feeding people. Yeah, Wilson, I do not want to help all students. What does that mean? I want to help students who deserve to be helped. And what kind of students deserve to be helped? Students that are actively trying to help themselves, search themselves. A lot of students just expect me to answer every question, to tell them all the secrets. I don't like those kind of students. Although I will, in live streams, I got to help everyone. But in my classroom, I try to encourage students, help yourself first. Don't waste the teacher's time. Like a lot of students here, they ask me, what does this word mean? Well, go to the dictionary, check the dictionary, make a sentence, then show me the sentence you made with the new word. Wow, I think then you deserve my help. But if you just ask me to be a dictionary, Wilson, good for you if you encourage them to fix their own mistakes. Layla, you reached your daily step target. Awesome. Could you please pronounce this sentence clearly? You are reached? No, you have reached. So you want to use you've, not your. You've reached your daily step target. Awesome. Can you pronounce berry, epitome? I don't know the other one. Kiona? and genre. I know bury, bury, you bury something in the garden. And now I'm forgetting. Epitome, genre, and the other one, Keon, I don't remember I'll check it. I go to Cambridge when I check pronunciations.
Quinoa.
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 It's the seed of a South American plant.
Quinoa.
So it's not English. Quinoa.
Quinoa.
Quinoa. Quinoa. Berry, epitome, quinoa, genre. Berry, epitome, quinoa, genre. You've grown up to be pretty bold. Bold doesn't mean when that person isn't shy at all. Yes. Well, life toughened me up. Does this expression mean to... Yeah, life makes people stronger. If life makes you strong, we can say life toughened me up, made me strong. There's no need to thank me. I barely did anything. Could I say hardly instead of... Yeah. Barely, hardly, similar, synonyms. Jacob Patterson, the world is your oyster. What does it mean? Jacob, so this is a good example. Jacob, you are asking me to look on Google for you. Come on, Jacob. I'm going to go to Google. The world is your oyster. I'm going to copy what Google says. And I'm going to paste. This is what it means. You are in a position to take the opportunities that life has to offer. So, Jacob, when would we say the world is your oyster? What kind of situation? You are in a position to take the opportunities that life has to offer. So, when would we use that? Let's see. Usually when someone finishes university, we can say the world is your oyster. So that means, yeah, the world, there's so many opportunities for you. You can take this opportunity, that opportunity. It's a very positive idiom. Yosef, do you find magic way to learn English faster? Yosef, no. Yosef, listen. All of you listen. There is no magic way. There is no quick way. There is no fast way. Learning English has been researched. We know, educators know how students learn English. There is no 6-month course, 3-month course. This is impossible. A lot of people make money because they promise you, oh, I'll make you fluent in 6 months. They lie. They're stealing your money. Yosef, if you want to learn English, you have to be, you have to have the passion. And I think you have the passion, Yosef. Then you have the time. You need a lot of time. Not much, but if your goal is fluency, I hope you're spending 4 or 5 hours every day. If your goal is just upper, intermediate, advanced, 1 to 2 hours every day is good. And if you just want to maintain your level with a little bit of increase, 30 minutes to 1 hour every day, practicing reading, writing, listening, speaking. All right? So Yosef, every day is key. Reading, writing, listening, and speaking, the 4 core skills. So Yosef, there is no magic way. If you find someone who promises you a magic way, they lie. They're taking your money. So, we have another expression, a proverb: slow and steady wins the race. This is from the story about the turtle and the hare, the rabbit. The turtle and the rabbit race. Of course, the rabbit is very fast, but he takes a nap. He goes to look at some things, but the turtle keeps going straight, consistent, and the turtle will win the race. And I believe this is also true with English. Am I right? How to pronounce this sentence? Am I right? Wilson, I've been learning English alone for 2 years, and so far I have not had any problem. Thanks, Robin. Have a lovely day. Okay, see you. Lolly. Hello. I watched a movie yesterday. I've watched a movie yesterday. Which one correct? You want to use simple past. I watched a movie yesterday. The other one I have watched, yeah, you could say that. It was a little awkward in this situation. You just want to use simple past. I watched a movie yesterday. I won't clean up your mess anymore. Could you please pronounce won't? Won't. I won't clean up your mess. Won't. Aman, Robin, sir, I don't know what to ask today. I don't have any questions. I'm thinking what to ask. Well, Aman, you can see Layla. Now, Layla is an excellent student because she knows every Wednesday I'm going to answer questions. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, she is doing homework. She is studying English. She is preparing her questions throughout the week. And then on Wednesday's class, she's ready to ask all the questions. So I'm a tool. You know I'm going to be here next Wednesday, so you could prepare a lot of questions. Layla. Stop tormenting my life. Go away. I researched torment on the dictionary, but I still can't understand it. Does it mean to cause some suffering? Well, let me take a look. I'm going to copy. I'm going to go over to I'll use Cambridge. And I'm going to copy. Copy. I'm going to come back. This is from Cambridge. Torment means great mental suffering and unhappiness or great physical pain. So someone says, stop tormenting my life. So you are making my life terrible. You could be making my life terrible with mental abuse or physical abuse. Wilson, there's an amazing series on YouTube, Extra English. I love English because I can talk, I can learn about cultures, and traveling is the best tool. I've been to many countries, UK, US, Morocco. Yes, Wilson. Extra English. Let's see if I've seen many YouTube channels. Is that a channel? Extra English. If you enjoy it, then it's good for you. Oh, is that the BBC? Looks interesting. Keep watching it. Layla, Charmaine Han is waiting for you. I completely dozen off note. You wrote it wrong, and that should be dozed off. Dozed off. I'm going to go to the dictionary. Copy dozed off. Paste in Cambridge. Dozed off. And I'm going to copy. There's no dozen off. It's dozed off. Copy, paste. There you go. If you doze off, you start to sleep, especially during the day. So I completely dozed off. Joseph, are there Canadians, Americans who don't know English words? Of course, Joseph. I do not know all the English words, and I often forget what words mean. sometimes, it's the same in every language. Do you know all the words in your language? You mispronounced Wednesday. What did I say? Wednesday. How am I supposed to say Wednesday? Wilson, The Maid, a nice movie on YouTube, and iVox Gradings. Bye-bye. Okay, see you, Wilson. Jacob, on cloud nine, walking on air. Can we use these to describe happiness? Yes, you can say, I am on cloud nine. That's an idiom. I am on cloud nine. I'm walking on air. These are idioms. All right, see you, Layla. Yes, it's correct now, Wednesday. What did I say before? I gotta watch the video again. Maybe I was... Sometimes I'm thinking about other things. All right, guys, I'm gonna finish up in the next few minutes. So any last questions or comments, let me know. And I can finish my dinner. My rice. You have ASMR of Robin eating. Miriam, it's important to learn idioms. Yes and no. There are some common idioms, Miriam, but a lot of students like to learn idioms. They're interesting, but actually, usually older people use a lot of idioms and younger people use a lot of slang. I don't think you need to study a book of idioms. Just when you hear an idiom or read an idiom, then learn the idiom. Javier, what words do you need help with pronunciation? All right, let's get a list of words for Javier. Wait, I have videos on this. I have pronunciation. All right, so I made pronunciation videos. There's a good start, Javier. Come on, when I'm about to enjoying you went away. I'm still here. What is the Sunday's lesson? Sunday we will doing a grammar lesson on, that will be a test on conditional sentences. Sentences using if. That'll be on Sunday. Manu Saraj, my English grammar is not period. Can you twice for me? I'm not sure your question, Manu, is not perfect. I'm not sure. Manu, write your question again. And if you write a question, you need a question mark. Jacob, Manu, where's your question marks? Joseph, what's the difficult language for you? Bye, mister. Difficult. Every language is difficult. Every language is complicated. I studied Thai. I studied Chinese. I studied Japanese. I studied Korean. I studied French. I studied a lot of language. Am I fluent? No. Am I intermediate? No. But I think I have a lot of basic knowledge about some languages. But they're all difficult. Jacob Pattinson, he could lead if he would get the lead out. Is that right? He could lead if he would get the lead out, the lead out? You mean lead led? Check the link, Jacob. Fanny does a great video on pronunciation. So I don't distinguish the difference between. Oh, why are you checking UK and US? So Javier, with pronunciation, I recommend the link I sent. Fanny does 10-minute videos on pronunciation, mastering pronunciation. Start watching Fanny's videos. She will help you better than me. Manu, my English grammar is not very good. Can you advise? Manu, to increase your grammar, start reading. Start reading, reading, and reading. The more you read, the better your grammar will be. Start reading at your level. And then listening also helps, but reading really, really can help you. Jacob, how many languages do you know? I just know one language, English. Aman, why you haven't studied Urdu? Well, I don't have someone to teach me Urdu. Javier, can you help me, please? Thanks. Yes, I did help you, Javier. I gave you an awesome video that will help you in detail. Nargis, hello. And Yosef, why writing word we don't pronounce? What do you mean? Is that a question? There's no question mark. You guys, if you ask a question, please have a question mark. That helps me to know it is a question. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, thank you, Manu. Aman, I'll help you to teach you. No, I'll help to teach you. You only need one you. I'll help to teach you Urdu if you want. Well, Aman Khan, what would I do with the Urdu? So if it's very difficult living in Korea to justify the time investment in Urdu if I do not plan to live in a country that speaks Urdu. Let's see. Maybe a basic Urdu might be helpful. I would be very interested in basic Urdu, but I'm getting the time to study
Urdu.
Urdu. Am I pronouncing it correct?
Urdu.
Urdu. Jacob, we don't use slang words while writing. Is that true? Yes, formal writing, you should never use slang words. All right, but texting your friend, no problem. But writing an essay, don't use slang words. All right, guys, I'm going to finish up. I will be back this is Wednesday. I'll be back Sunday. All right, I'll be back Sunday. We're going to have a test on grammar, conditionals. So I taught in the previous video 0 conditional, 1st conditional, 2nd conditional, 3rd conditional. We'll do a test on Sunday. So see you there. And have a good night, everyone. Well, good night for me because it's almost midnight here in Korea. But I'll see you in the future, and please study English every day. Take care, everyone.